Alright guys, Revolver Ocelot here with Video Game Pickup 7. This is going to be called the Mascot Edition. You'll see why pretty much straight away. But firstly, I did miss a few things in my Lincoln Edition video, and I'll just go over those quickly. During the week I went to Lincoln, which was pretty much last week, I did go to the dentist, and just before I picked up two games. I did mention them, I never showed them. One of them was Project Eden, which is an Eidos game. Sorry, it's there, look, Eidos game. And Eidos, of course, made, Eidos, Tomb Raider, Hitman, Time Splitters. So that's the sort of fun I'm looking for. Very Time Splitters-y. That's definitely what it looks like. It's in great shape. This was 50p. So, very, very happy to have that. Again, sorry for missing this off my last video. And these are just two small pickups. The other one's just Killzone 2 with a Colonel Reddick on the cover. Colonel Reddick, fantastic character to play as in a PlayStation All-Stars. Unfortunately, I think my data for my PS3 has been corrupt, so I have to sort of go through everything again, which is a little bit annoying, but I hadn't really started anything apart from what I've beaten, so I'm quite happy about that. And that was £1, so £1.50 for those two games. You got to take it, right? So today I went to town after college about 3:30 with two friends. Give them a shout out, Darcy Colton and Danny Dowd. I've mentioned Danny in another video, and Darcy's a new guy, so shout out to those guys. And firstly we went in a toy store and we looked around, and I was just looking around, and I just decided that I'm going to go through the non-video game stuff first. I just decided I'd look at like figures, and I found some like video game figures, and one of them was really cool. It was this little Pac-Man figure here. And it's really cool. It's fully posable. It doesn't really stand though. Yeah, well, it does stand. Whoops, it fell over. But it's really cool. It's quite nice looking. I think the detail's really nice. And it's obviously the 3D Pac-Man. It has to be. So that was like $2.50 in box. I was like, oh, that's really cool. And I decided that's not the mascot. The mascot is this. I decided that I needed a mascot for my YouTube channel, and I bought one with friends. This was £3, and it made me really happy when I saw it. If you're a fan of Pixar movies, Monsters University, definitely check it out. Great movie. This is the pig from Monsters University, the one that steals Mike's hat, and it does actually make a squeal noise, which was really funny when we were walking around town, like, and the bag kept making the noise and people were looking at us. It was quite funny. But yeah, this is my new mascot. We're going to call him Porky, and he's going to be in pretty much every one of my next videos. So, we're going to call him Pork Chop, sorry. So, this is Pork Chop, and he's a MU. MU rules, right? It's actually a really great movie. Check it out. So that's Pork Chop. And the last one of my non-video game pickups I did get from CX for £2. And while it is wrestling related, it isn't on the network, I don't believe, because it's not WWE produced. And it is Hitman Heart Wrestling with Shadows. I've seen the documentary before. It is really, really good. It goes very in-depth on the Montreal Screwjob. Probably the most infamous moment in wrestling history. Because of, it's so... People still think today, actually, it was scripted, but it really wasn't. I mean, is it just a big ploy over, like, 20 years? No, it definitely wasn't. It was a very controversial event, and this documentary goes in depth very well. Bret Hart doesn't hold anything back. He actually punches Vince. He punches Vince. Vince falls over, sorry, and, like, I think he hurts his ankle. But great documentary, and for £2, I'm paying £2. You got to pick it up. I traded in Far Cry 4 today on PS4. It kind of bored me, and got £30 in-store credit, so I didn't spend anything today except on the MU pig, Pork Chop, and the Pac-Man. So I spent like £5.50 overall today. So now we're actually going to get to the games. There aren't too many today. I think there's 2, 4, 6, 7. And I was just walking around CX, and I decided that I kind of wanted to get, a game for each console. So, this one here, well, I do think it looks really, really cool. I didn't really, I might play it. on my DS. I bought a DS game. This is like the first DS game in any of my videos, so that's gonna be really cool. It's supposed to be pretty good on the Wii, and I'm hoping that it transfers well across to the DS. And it's Double Ob, but this is Double Ob 2. I haven't played it either, so I don't really know what to expect. It does look really cool though. I'll give it that. The game looks pretty cool. I'm guessing it's obviously a straight up platformer, which is kind of cool. You don't see platformers a lot today because, you know, today's market's much more orientated towards, you know, first person shooters, and those sort of casual gamers are today. Casual gaming today is sort of a lot more known than hardcore gaming. And that's, you know, that's just because the market's changed and it's changed towards the first-person shooter. I'm not saying all first-person shooters are, you know, casual games. I mean, Bioshock's not, Half-Life, of course, isn't. Games like that really aren't. Darkness, Metro, those games aren't because they have, you know, just great stories, etc. But, you know, stuff like Call of Duty, which I don't, like, hate Call of Duty. I like 2 or 3 Call of Duty games. I think Modern Warfare is incredible. Like, that's a fantastic game. But I just hate the rest. Like Modern Warfare 3, where Ghosts, where Advanced Warfare. I traded in Advanced Warfare when I got it with my PS4 pretty much straight away. But back on topic, the Blob 2. I might play it because I haven't played my DS in a while, so it gives me something to play, right? Well, I do have Soul Silver to play, and I'm only like 12 hours in. Next up's one that's I bought because I don't even know if I'll play on the 360. But I bought it because it's pretty rare. I mean, I've never seen this, and for the price, of course, I'm gonna pay it. It's Metal Gear Solid 2 Substance. Now, this is when MGS2 was released, they released the game, and of course, it had problems. So what they did was they released Metal Gear Solid 2 Substance. They took out the Sons of Liberty title and just said Substance. Now, this is just an updated version of MGS2. The changes in this version to MGS2 aren't as significant as MGS3 to MGS3 Subsistence. Yes, the difference is the I there. I had to clarify that for a friend today, actually. But, so MGS2 Substance, sorry, it's in really good shape for £1.50. I mean, I've got the booklet in great shape. I actually have the strategy guide for it, so that's really cool. I've actually had a look through. There's a few boss fights that were kind of challenging to me. MGS2's boss fights are okay. I mean, Fatman's okay, and Solidus is good. Well, actually, Fatman's really good, sorry. But, MGS2, great game. I've gone over MGS2 in about 3 videos, so I don't need to explain how great of a game it is. 8 out of 10, easily. Definitely play it, but play MGS1 first, obviously. So, MGS2, Substance. MGS3's re-release is Subsistence, which I'd love to get both, because MGS3 Subsistence has the actual, you can move the camera instead of a fixed camera. This one, of course, doesn't, because it's like 2003, I think, released. So, definitely love to get Subsistence. I do, of course, have the 360 edition, so I can move the camera anyway, but it's nice to have, you know, it on PS2. I would love to have both on PS2. I have MGS2 on PS2, I have MGS3 on PS2. I do play them on Xbox because it's a little bit easier and better controller. And of course on Xbox I can still play with the old MGS3 camera. I think I did actually for a little bit at the end. For the boss fight, as in the girl fight, I actually played with that camera, and it was really cool. Just checking the time. So that's 2 games. I've probably spent way too much time on those, sorry. This is the last game that isn't a PSP game, and it's a wrestling game. I've kind of been wanting to get a ton of the old wrestling games that I sold when I basically got wrestling games and then sold them as the new one came out. I'm not doing that anymore because I always want to play as the old rosters, and this one is SmackDown vs. Raw 2011. The first game to introduce that whole, you can now just suplex someone through the table without having to do like a finisher. Which was incredibly cool, actually. Like, I remember doing it and being the Hart Dynasty and like suplexing Shawn Michaels through a table. That's a big moment for me actually in gaming. Like, stuff like that I'd never done before in games, so that's really cool. The case is in okay shape. There's no booklet, which is annoying, but for £3.50 I honestly don't care. God, this is the first game with Seamus in, Andrew McIntyre, and Tyson Kidd, and David Hart Smith, Harry Smith, if anybody knows, of course, is the son of the late great British Bulldog. Who else is in this game? Evan Bourne, I think this is his last game. Jack Swagger is a world champion. God. Oh. No. So yeah, Smash vs. Raw 2011. There isn't really much I can say. The Road to WrestleManias are good. Christian's, Jericho's, Cena's. Cena had a Road to WrestleMania in every game. Christian, Jericho, Cena, Mysterio. The versus Undertaker one is really good. I think there's 6, but I've only got 5. The versus Undertaker one, though, you're voiced by Austin Aries. That's one thing I actually noticed. Or is it Jacob Cass who was voiced by Austin Aries? It's one of them. But yeah, Smash vs. Raw 2011. Oh, I'm going on again. Now we just have 4 PSP games, which I'm actually pretty excited to find. There was no MGS, which was a little bit annoying, but I'm pretty happy with these titles. So we'll start off here. Jak and Daxter, the Lost Frontier. Sorry, I've never beat a Jak and Daxter game. I've played them. I actually enjoy them. I think they've got great gameplay. I like Ratchet and Clank, so that's the sort of thing I like. So I might be playing this like at college when I've got free periods, when I take my PSP in with me. It looks really good. It's in great shape, except for the case is a little bit broken there because it won't shut properly. The disc looks to be okay. I hope this will play on my PSP. I've been having a few faults with my PSP, but I don't know much about it because I've never played it. So it's nice to see. It's nice to see me building my PSP collection. So Jak and Daxter, the Lost Frontier. Get my tongue twisted a little bit. The first of my 2 essentials. Wipeout Pulse. Now I have Wipeout Fusion on the PS2, and that's actually a really good game, a great racing game actually. And this is supposed to be again one of the better games on the PSP, maybe top 20. So it's nice to see this game in a shop so I can actually buy it and play it. Racing games aren't really my forte, but arcade races are. It's in absolutely fine condition, and I think this was £4. That was this was 5, sorry. For £4, easy pickings. The next one up is one I definitely am going to be playing, because I'm a fan. I'm sort of a fan of the series. I've played the series. I've never owned them though. I think I borrowed them when I was younger off my cousin, and I've never played one on a handheld. So this might be really, really cool. It's Twisted Metal Head-On. I played Twisted Metal 1, I think, on the PS1. I remember it being very, very bitty. I think I played Twisted Metal Black, but I've never played this one. Obviously, because I never owned a PSP. So I think this could be really, really cool. Sweet Tooth, of course, the choice character. Calypso starts the tournament. Is that Sweet Tooth? Is that Sweet Tooth? Where's Calypso? Where's Sweet Tooth? Oh, there's no Sweet Tooth. Ooh, that's tragic. Sweet Tooth's like the mascot of the series. Jesus, that's harsh. Poor Sweet Tooth. I've just looked at all the characters and there's no Sweet Tooth. I know I've said that a few times, but there is no Sweet Tooth. Sorry, I have to put this back. There you go. I'm still going to play it, but I'll just have to find a new character. So Twisted Metal Head-On, obviously I know nothing about it, so I can't really say anything more about it. Okay, Twisted Metal Head-On. And finally, the one I'm actually really excited about, because this is supposed to be like top 5 on the PSP. And it's one that I've heard of before, and I didn't really know what to think if I saw it, but I bought it. It's made by Sega, which is a good thing. And I'm actually really excited for it, and it's the other PSP essential It's Valkyria Chronicles 2. This is supposed to be like a sort of JRPG strategy. I'm not a big fan of JRPGs. I played Final Fantasy 7, played Final Fantasy 13, played Final Fantasy... yeah, the only two I've played. I enjoyed Final Fantasy 7 for like the 10 plus hours I think I've put in. That sounds so weak. But this looks honestly really good. The art design looks great. It's a 16. Oh, I didn't notice that. But actually, I might like put this and Jack in my PSP case for tomorrow, so I've got something to play in my free periods. And so that is it. That's the haul. Let me just do this so you can see them all. So you can see them all. The Blob. What's the top one? Valkyria Chronicles, Twisted Metal, Wipeout Pulse, Jack, Smash Bros. 2011, and Metal Gear Solid 2 Substance. So that's the pickups for today. Not a bad day. If I had to choose my one choice for the day, it'd definitely be Substance. I don't see this anywhere. I don't think I've ever seen this anywhere. And it was on the Xbox, but honestly, it could have been on the GameCube, and I'd still buy it. So thanks for watching, guys. Like, comment, subscribe for more, and just come back if you ever want to watch any more gaming. Thanks, guys.